It was 2018, and there are people out there who enjoyed listening to podcasts, which were basically stories you hear without watching TV or a video on YouTube. But one of my favorite podcast series that I love to listen to is Listen Out Loud. It is a podcast series starring the characters of the Nickelodeon anime series The Loud House. Every day after I would take a listen to those Listen Out Loud episodes, even though they were started on the Nickelodeon website and iTunes. I was 18 years old and I was in high school and I was feeling tired after another long school day, so I decided to head out to my room to see if new episodes of Listen Out Loud are out on the Nickelodeon YouTube page. And so far, I haven't found any yet. Most of the Loud House characters had their own podcast episodes except for Lynn Loud Sr., aka the Loud House father. So I kept scrolling until I found the new episode that caught my eye. The background of the thumbnail was in blood red and the logo was different as well. The logo with Lincoln's head saying Listen Out Loud was also written in blood color. And it has the words You're Next written in blood color. And in a very scary font. Oh boy. I am having really bad chills down my spine that something is definitely wrong with this Listen Out Loud episode. Who is hosting this episode? A serial killer? I clicked on the video to see what else is off. The theme song the instrumental is normal, but Luna Loud's voice sounded demonic. My heart is racing up how scary it sounded. After that, it stayed silent for only a few seconds. Then a dark voice started talking to the listener, which is me, and he said this. Hello, listeners of this podcast. You're probably wondering where Lincoln and his sisters are. Well, you're about to find out. Chills went down my spine telling me that watching this is a bad idea. I can hear sounds of door opening and steps and walking noises. As you can tell, I am at the Loud's basement, and you would not believe what I did to them. The dark blood background started changing, and what I saw made me tear up like a waterfall. It was Lincoln and his sisters, and they are all hanged in the wall with chains. Some got stabbed, and heck, even had brains bitten. Which is weird because the dark figure talking didn't mention anything about zombies. I feel really sad about what I saw. But I'm also mad too because this dark figure was responsible for the death of Lincoln and his sisters. But I know that this is only part of the podcast episode. This made me think it could be some sort of Halloween episode, but going up the limits of spookiness. Lots of screams can be heard in the background as the dark figure stared at me with a blank expression. And text was popping for a split second, so I paused it at the right time and it said, "You're next." Just like the thumbnail. After many seconds of screams, text started to appear on screen with the Lincoln and sisters' dead bodies on the background saying, "The Loud kids are dead. You not see them anymore. This podcast series now belongs to me. And you, viewer, are next on my list to be murdered. Enjoy your life while it lasts. Loud crowd. And then the video ended with the original Nickelodeon end screen. What the heck did I just watch? I asked to myself. I haven't seen Nickelodeon go this dark on an podcast series. I nearly had a panic attack watching this. After I pulled myself together, I went back to the Nickelodeon channel and I noticed that the Listen Out Loud episode was gone. I wonder why. Then I saw a YouTube community post from Nickelodeon themselves and it said, "We apologize for the mishap of that Listen Out Loud episode. That was made by some bad person behind Squidward's suicide. But we got rid of it so you won't see it again. The real next episode of Listen Out Loud will be out soon. Thank you." I got bad memories of that Squidward suicide thing in my head, but I'm very glad that this was not the real episode. This scary episode of Listen Out Loud won't be out of my mind for weeks. Remember guys, be careful what you see on the internet and TV.